The boy tried to eat a piece of pancake. A fly swatter hit his hand, and the boy had to return the pancake. He didn't bring his lunch, so the teacher told him to get the hell out of the classroom while they ate the students' lunch. But the boy was so hungry that he rushed to the bathroom and turned on the tap water while no one was around to drink. Drinking his fill was also considered a lunch. Despite the lack of food, the boy always studied hard and answered questions actively in class. He knew that knowledge was the only way to change his fate. When he won the first place in every exam, the class teacher awarded him with a piece of chocolate, which he happily put into his jacket pocket, only to find that the pocket had rotted away. The boy and his classmates got along very well, and he shared the chocolate with them after school. Half a semester passed, and the boy still couldn't eat his lunch. When it was time to eat, the students all took out their lunch boxes, which contained all kinds of delicious food. Some students brought chips, others brought egg pancakes, and everyone ate with great pleasure. The boy's mouth watered as he watched. The classmates asked him if he had brought any food, but the boy pulled his pockets and pretended he had pocket money and immediately went out to eat a big meal. Half a semester has passed. The boy has been telling all kinds of lies to cope with the classmates' inquiries, but the classmates never mind him, but also share their lunch with him. He knew how to eat only a little bit at a time, because he was afraid that his classmates were also hungry. In order to get him to eat, Tom, a rich boy, would always ask him to play soccer after school, because every time he played soccer, Tom's mother would send all kinds of delicious food. This couldn't make him eat enough. Soon the final exams were coming up, and the class teacher told everyone that the lunchtime would be extended, so they couldn't go home to eat, and asked them to bring more food. By the next day, all the students had brought food, and only the boy still hadn't brought any food. This teacher secretly opened someone else's lunchbox, put his greasy hand inside, copied a French fry and put it in his mouth. After eating, he was still not satisfied and rushed to the classroom ready to continue to grab the students' food to eat, but arrived to find only empty lunchboxes left, and the boy who was licking his fingers. The teacher was furious when he saw this and directly abused the boy, saying that he was like a beggar who hadn't eaten, rubbing his classmates' food every day, causing him to also have no food to eat. Before leaving, he also viciously glared at the students, said that tomorrow came must eat the meal. The boy was very aggrieved. The students looked at him and ran over to comfort him, which made him more embarrassed and shy to leave. The next day, the students invited the boy to eat with them again, but he said that his mother was waiting for him at the school gate. After that, he ran away. Who knows that the boy just left the teacher came over. He did not care whether the students had eaten. He picked up the food with his bare hands and stuffed it into his mouth frantically. Scared, the students did not dare to speak. The teacher was afraid that the students would grab the food with him, so he gobbled it up even more and ended up spilling milk all over the place, which scared the students. For the next few days, the boy always avoided lunch on purpose. Soon after class, the boy was very hungry and kept taking water from the water bottle of his classmate. The table noticed the abnormality and took the opportunity to follow him after class. His mother did not come, and he stood alone on the street corner. The table suddenly realized. Back to the classroom, Tom asked the boy why he did not eat lunch. The boy sadly skimmed his mouth and told the truth.
Daddy, aeroplane पकड़ कर दिल्ली गए, तो मम्मी के लिए भी टिकट ले ली, तो मम्मी भी गए, तो खाना कोई नहीं बनाना था इसलिए.
Tom and his tablomates learned that they decided to give him half of their lunch. In order not to let the teacher find out, they decided to hide from the teacher to eat. The boy agreed. As soon as the bell rang, Tom took him and left the classroom immediately, causing the teacher to come to the classroom in vain. After the last lesson, the next day in class, the teacher kept staring at Tom's lunchbox, gulping and asking Tom where he was going to eat. Tom led to him and said he was at the door by the stairs. After class, the teacher rushed to the stairs, but Tom wasn't even here. He ran to the playground again and still couldn't find him. But the school was so small that the teacher eventually found the roof. He rushed right over to it. He felt he had been tricked and poured all his anger on the boy, ordering him to bring his lunch or not to come to school. Seeing the empty lunchbox on the floor, the teacher became irritated and told the boy to get the hell out of school. As a result, the boy did not come to school the next day. A week went by and the boy never showed up. Looking at the empty seats, everyone became more and more worried about him. Students with cell phones tried to call him, but the phone number was empty, and no one knew where his family lived. But the boy did not come to school. In the end, what is the plight of people? Do not want to let everyone know it.